Yeah, well, not really. In terms of we just wanted to clean up a few things in that area, face-offs, and just make sure that we have a little bit of a plan on the breakouts and stuff. So, but yeah, it all was, on the one, Ovi built up a lot of speed. Obviously you saw what great hands he has. He got that, he cuts laterally, shoots that puck, and then to get the rebound and have, be able to, corral that and stick it in. Those are fantastic hands to be able to do that. And second one is just being, dogging the puck, which you always want to do 4-on-4, and we were able to do that. We forced them to make a play under pressure, and we picked it off. And, Kuzi using his skill set right there. So that was real huge. But, I thought right before that, we got a lot of some momentum from our fourth line with the ladder line really got us, back sort of in the game, and then the 4-on-4 came, and then we're able to capitalize there.
You guys have run that face-off play a couple times, but it kind of relies on backing getting the puck right to it.
Well, yeah, but those are, there's no one who can get out that quick. So with that release, and Ovi has that knack of being able to get it through legs and move it and all that. So, that's what makes them real special because they've scored that goal a few times.
That scramble there at the end, it seemed like Braden really was able to still see, what was going on.
I thought our D, we did a better job as the game went on of boxing out. They're just a really hungry team around the goal. They get inside position, they fight for that inside position, and I thought in the first period we got had people behind us too often. I thought we did a better job in the second and third of boxing out and allowing him to find pucks, and instead of fronting pucks, we just let him make the save, and then. But they were coming hard. Their D were very active. They were staying in the zone, and they're keeping four guys into the fray all the time. So they gave us some coverage trouble, but we were able to manage it. And I thought all our lines were pretty good today.
What was the message at the second intermission after they scored with about 8 seconds left?
Just win a period. We won't. They're a good team. It's going to happen. Obviously the timing of it wasn't great. You recognize, obviously, there are big lines out there. You've got to manage it. And, I felt pretty strongly that the ladder line, who had gone against them quite a few times, deserved to go out there, and they didn't get it done. But, it was a 3-on-3, and they just executed on sort of that rush play.
Latta and Brooks coming back into the lineup tonight. How did you think they looked?
Both looked pretty good. There's such a big difference when Orpik's in the lineup, and he really helps us. Just gives you such a calming effect, and that's what he does. And especially on the PK, he was huge and played pretty big minutes for someone who's been out for a bit. And I thought Latz was really good. He was good on the faceoffs. He thought he was really good in zone offensively. I was hoping he'd get his first one. He was dancing and picking off pucks and making plays. So I was really happy with both of them, actually.
For you personally, a little better than your last trip here?
No, my last trip here was good. We won.
That's right, you did win that game.
That was my last game as a Pred, yeah.
Your last game, huh?
Yeah.
We were talking after that one. Must feel a little better this time,
though. No, it always feels good coming in here. Minnesota has a really good team, and they test you all the time. And the fan base is so strong here, and ownership and all that, that it's always it feels like Saturday night in here all the time, and it's a hard place to come in and win. And, for us, franchise-wise, it was the first time we had won in this building, I believe. So it's good. Just we can chalk it up to something. So I won my last two here.
You talked before about Tom managing situations. It was kind of heated scrums. What did you think of the job he did?
Oh, he did a really good job. They were coming after him, and it depends on who you talk to, but he played in control. He drew some penalties. He was physical on some people and got them unnerved a little bit. And ideally, I think in a perfect world, that's one of the reasons that we went back with him at the end of the second, that ladder line, because they had unnerved him a little bit. And if you get through that period, then you sort of you're sending a message for that for the confidence wise.